What was God's actual intention when he created man and woman? Are men just supposed to work all the time? Are women just supposed to raise children? No, that's not how God did it. While that might be a part of our role, God has more in store. Listen to this. Well, recently, while reading through Genesis and Genesis 2, I found some interesting footnotes. Isn't it interesting how God himself planted Adam, created him out of the dust, and then the plan was to become life within him? Just like God also planted a tree of life in the garden to receive nourishment from the soil. So here's the thing. You have a God-sized hole in your heart, and only God can fulfill it. You can try to put whatever you want in that spot, but you were made to be connected to God, just like the tree of life was to be nourished by the soil that it was planted in. God did not name the woman Eve. Adam did. God called Eve and Adam together Adam. But look how society has taken their complete identity out of this kind of role. We were created to rule together. Adam was the one that called the woman Eve, not God. Now we understand why he called Eve that, which means Eve meaning life bearer. But we can't be mistaken. We can't take our identity out of our name or what people think of you or what you feel like you're called to be. God had a better plan for man and woman to rule together on the earth, together as Adam. See, we were created in the garden. We sinned in the garden, and then we were driven out of the garden. Isn't it interesting that Jesus came into a garden, the Garden of Gethsemane, as the perfect Adam, experienced our pain, and then was laid in a garden tomb so that we could be restored to the original intention of Eden, which was paradise and enjoyment and delight in being with God, walking with God. Just as the tree is connected to the soil, we are connected to God regardless of where you are in life. You can be mad at him, you can be running from him, but you were created to be fulfilled by him, and he has a better plan for you. God didn't put man in a factory or in a school. He put them in the garden. See, Eden means a place of delight or enjoyment, a place where life grows and where we walk with him. So we're not supposed to get our identity by what we do or who we think we are. We're supposed to get our identity from God. Isn't it interesting that we weren't put in a factory to work or to accomplish something? Or we weren't put in a school to necessarily learn everything. And school's great, school's fine. But God chose to put us in the garden in a place of delight or enjoyment, a place where life grows, where we can walk with him in paradise. See, God wants to walk with you. He doesn't want to just help you through life. He wants to walk with you through the rocky roads, through the valleys, and through the mountaintops. He has a better plan for you. But you see, God is a gentleman, and he won't just barge right in. He's knocking on the door of your heart. And I encourage you, let him in, because you'll never be more fulfilled in your life. Does life get tough? Sure, but God will walk through you every step of the way. Are you tired of what life has to offer? How's your plan working out? See, God has a better plan. He knows your pain. See, God is a gentleman. He won't barge right in. He won't yell at you. He'll quietly knock on the door of your heart. And I encourage you, it's time to let him in. There's no better way to go through life than walking with him. Does that make everything perfect? No. But he chose to walk with us. Out of all the belief systems that are on the planet, there's only one that did it right. Every belief system is man trying to set up a table for their God. They're trying to work their way, whether it's one way or through thought or through a series of beliefs, trying to work their way to God and to come to his table. But God, the Christian God, the Bible, was the only one where God spread his table for his children and directly sought out his creation. I encourage you, open up your heart. He's knocking, and he's got more in store for you.